This channel we heavily talk about abundance mindset. In order to have this abundance mindset, we have to remove a few things. And what are they? Our limiting beliefs. So today we're going to talk about 3 different examples of limiting beliefs. At the end we're going to give some solutions. We know we're given tests, constantly giving tests, day in, day out. Now in order to have a test, it's like going to school. You learn something, they give you a test, and there's a solution. So we need to look at it when we have a limiting belief that it's restricting us, but we have to work out ways, like going into the test, what do I need to do to prepare myself for these tests? So when they come up, I will know the answers. So let's look at some limiting beliefs that are holding us back. One limiting belief can be, I'm not deserved. Not deserved could be from a result of some experience that we'd had as a child. Now we've taken that on because the more that it happens, the stronger that muscle becomes. The stronger that becomes part of our life, that we're not deserved. So when a situation comes up, when we get given that test, what happens? Oh, I'm going to get an F because I'm not deserved. Is it really true? Well, if we go in preparing for that situation, it just pops up straight away, the first thing's going to happen is a subconscious mind is going to come in and say, I know the answer to that. I'm not deserved. Is it true at that time and that way of thinking? It feels very true. Another one is, I'm not worthy. Another situation again, something could have happened in the environment, people around us, situation we're at. It could be just inherited that every time you get into this situation, you feel like you're not worthy because some people may be better than you, they may have more things than you. So all of a sudden, because we're inherited with this fight or flight, our body's always trying to balance it out so we can feel good. So if the way to feel good is say, I'm not worthy, then the body's going to go, that's what I've got to do. Is it true? Well, the body doesn't know the difference between, truth and not truth. It's always going to do what it believes it's learned. So if you teach it that way, guess what's going to happen? It's going to say, it's not worthy, so I'm going to take that on. And another one could be, I'm not good enough. Could be another situation too. Could have happened more recently in your life. Something may have failed and you're like, well, I'm not really worthy to have this anymore. I'm not worthy to be. What I want to do is share with you an example. I was reading recently, there's a very, very famous singer. I enjoy him a lot. You see him on stage, he looks so natural, he looks so happy, he looks so joyful, like he was just born with a microphone in his hand and all he wants to do is sing. Well, early on in his career, he was asked to do a very big show. He gets up on the stage, starts out nicely, and all of a sudden gets nervous and then lost his voice. He couldn't sing anymore, he got so scared. And he vowed, I'm never going to sing again on stage. So a few years later, he's sitting with a producer, and the producer said to him, we'd like you to just go up on stage, there's plenty of other singers, you're not going to be a solo. He agreed. He knew that he could just, get mixed in with everyone else, no problem. And all of a sudden, he didn't realize, but the producer had set him up. And the producer told everyone, we're going to let him sing. And he got up there and he didn't realize, he was like, okay, it's my turn to sing. And he got through it. The producer had faith in him. The producer knew that he had a golden voice. And because of this, and other steps afterwards, it allowed him to remove the shackles of thinking that he's never going to sing again because he's not worthy of it, he's just a failure. And so over that time, it changed. So we've got to realize, where does this stem from? Our limiting beliefs, something we've created. We may have inherited it without even realizing. And the more we do it, the stronger it gets. And the stronger it gets, the more we take it on and the more it becomes part of our life. And without even thinking, it automatically falls into that habit. So one of the most important ways to resolve this issue that I've found is to be present and to be mindful. Why is that so critical, to be present and mindful? Because if we're just going all the time, what's going to happen? The old habits, the subconscious mind is going to bring it in. So what we want to do is access being present and allow neuroplasticity to rewrite the new what we do want, the old belief system. So what we're doing, we've got an old belief system that's in a negative format. So what we're going to do is train it in a positive way, something that feels good. So we can now change those words from not deserved to being open to the goodness. So we catch ourselves in a situation because we're present right now. And present right now, all we can deal with is what? Present. Can we deal with the past? It's already happened. Can we deal with the future? It's not there yet. The only thing we can change is the way we feel about something right now. So just because we didn't deserve it 1,000 times before doesn't mean we have it anymore. You know, we can use statistics. 99% of the time it doesn't happen. Is it 99% that you're on that side or you're on the 1%? So you could say it could be 50-50 because we don't really know. Okay, 99 people, it's not going to happen, but he's one. Well, which line are you in? So it goes back to, as far as I can see, 50-50. You're either going to be that one or that one. So we've got a choice. So let's increase our odds to being that way by creating a positivity and allowing it to come in and strengthening it. Instead of not deserve it, open to the goodness. Now being present. So now we can change that limiting belief to allow the abundance to come in. How do we let the abundance come in? Open up to it. Now, if a vessel is full of what we don't want and negative beliefs, we can't put any more in. So now we're going to be present, go, whoa, right now, it's a new moment, it's a new time. We can change those limiting beliefs to allowing the goodness to come in. Because really, that's what we want. We want the goodness to come in. And the Creator himself created us to enjoy this world, not to punish us. There's no real test. You're not going to go into a test knowing that you're going to get an F. Doesn't make any sense. We do our homework. What is our homework? Coming present, staying relaxed, being focused on what we do want, letting go of all the old negativity and the old belief system and replacing them. Through neuroplasticity, over time we can keep replacing it. Doesn't mean that we're ever going to fall down again? Yes, but guess what happens? Because we got that limiting belief has taught us something that, now I've got to realize that there's a way I can change it. So everything we can look at and a bad, we can learn it as a stepping stone to a next stage. And I want to thank you very much for staying to the end. I really appreciate it. And if you're subscribing already, thank you very, very much. And I appreciate it. And if you're not subscribing yet, well, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to share a lot more with you. Until next time, thank you very much.